I asked my roommate's wife to wear bottoms around the house. I live with my buddy Jake and his wife Casey in this cramped 3-bedroom apartment downtown. We all pay equal rent, which is cool, but the place isn't huge. The living room, kitchen, and dining room are all basically one big space. Casey has this habit where she walks around in just oversized t-shirts and underwear, like those big college shirts that come down to mid-thigh, but you can still see her underwear underneath when she bends over or sits down. At first I didn't think much of it because it's her house too, right? But then it started getting weird. She'd sit cross-legged on the couch while I'm trying to watch TV, and I can see everything. She'd lean over the kitchen counter making coffee in the morning, and her shirt would ride up. One time she was doing yoga in the living room in just a sports bra and tiny shorts, doing all these stretches and poses while I was trying to eat breakfast. I felt like a creep for even noticing, but how can you not notice when someone's half naked 3 feet away from you? I started avoiding common areas, which sucked, because I pay rent too. I'd grab my coffee and rush back to my room or eat dinner in there instead of at the table. The breaking point was last Tuesday. I had some coworkers coming over to work on a presentation for this big client meeting. Casey knew they were coming. I reminded her that morning, but when my boss and 2 other guys showed up, she walked through the living room in just a giant Lakers jersey and black panties to get to the laundry room. My boss literally stopped talking mid-sentence. One of the guys nearly choked on his drink. Casey just smiled and said hi like nothing was wrong. After they left, my boss made some joke about how I had it made living there, but I was mortified. So I decided to talk to Jake first. I pulled him aside that weekend and tried to explain without being disrespectful. I said his wife was great, but maybe she could wear pants or shorts when other people were around. Jake got defensive immediately. He said Casey grew up in a house where everyone was comfortable with their bodies and I was being uptight. When that didn't work, I realized I had to talk to Casey directly. I waited until Jake was at his Saturday basketball game. I knocked on their bedroom door and asked if we could chat. Casey came out in an oversized band tee and boy shorts, which honestly proved my point. I explained how uncomfortable the situation was, especially when I had work people over. I said I understood it was her home, but asked if she could maybe just throw on some pajama pants or shorts when she was in common areas. I tried to be super polite and respectful about it. Casey's face went completely blank. Then she started laughing. Not like a cute laugh, but this weird, bitter laugh. She said I was being ridiculous and acting like some repressed religious freak. She asked if I'd never seen a woman's legs before and said her underwear covered more than most swimsuits. I tried explaining it wasn't about the amount of skin, but about context and appropriateness. Like you wouldn't wear just underwear to the grocery store, right? She cut me off and said if I had a problem I could move out. Then she walked away.